Hello, third graders. I'd like to talk to you today about one very important mitzvah, one very important commandment that we think about when we're talking about the laws of keeping kosher. And that is called tzaar baaley Khayeem. Say it with me. Tzaar baaley Khayeem. One more time. Tzaar baaley Chaim. Let's say it together. Tzaar baalei Chaim. Baalei Chaim is another way of saying an animal, and Tzaar means sadness or distress. And as you see in all these pictures, we see some animals that are very sad. One, a cat because it's getting kicked, a seagull because pollution in the water, a a, a doggy because broke his leg, and a donkey because he's carrying so much stuff. Well, it just so happens that Jews are very concerned with the idea of a suffering of animals. And one very important Jewish law is we cannot make an animal suffer for any old reason. There has to be, if an animal is suffering, there better be a really, really, really good reason for why. So, first of all, I want to ask a bunch of questions. Here we go. What is Sar Ba'alei Chayim anyway? So, let's ask and try to answer some of these questions. So, you can watch this video for a little bit as I read over the questions, and then you can stop them and have people talk about what they think, right? We'll start with the one all the way up here. My mom said I could get a cat, but I've got three birds. Is that really fair? Would this person who says I'm going to get a cat are they guilty of tsar balei chayim? Let's stop the video and take a vote or take some questions or comments. Number two, we show that we understand the mitzvah of Tzar Ba'alei Chayim when we are sure our new puppy has all the shots she needs so she will not get sick in the future. Is that true? Is that Tzar Ba'alei Chayim or is it not? How about some comments and then take a vote? Or what about this one? When we go away for the whole day, we make sure that someone comes in our home to feed our Labradoodle and take him out for a walk. Is that being concerned about Tzar Ba'alei Chayim or not? Or what about this one? Here, what about this one? When I buy that bunny rabbit, I'd better make sure that I, one, have a nice cage so he can sleep in. Two, have enough money to buy him good food. Three, will be responsible about cleaning his cage. Is this person being very considerate about Tsar Balei Chaim, or does what he's doing not really matter? And what about this one? I go to the dog shelter each week and volunteer as a dog walker. I'm concerned that they do not get enough time to walk around. Why do I do this? I do this because I'm concerned about Sa'ar Balei Chayim. Is this a good way to practice our that we don't like that we're concerned when animals are hurt or not? Or how about this one? My mom finally gave us permission to get that big husky dog, but our house is so small and we live so far from the park. I'm kind of worried about Sa'ar Ba'alei Chayim. Should she be worried or not? Take a vote, have a discussion. All right, welcome back, everyone. So I think at this point we have a better understanding through all your discussions of when Sa'ar Ba'alei Chayim happens and when it doesn't happen, right? So, and here's a couple questions. If a Jewish person has the option of killing an animal in a way that causes less suffering or more suffering, and if you know that we are very that Tzar Balei Chayim is a very important idea to us, what should a person choose? If a person has the option of killing an animal in a way that causes less suffering or more suffering, which should a person use? And then question number two. Does hunting cause more suffering for an animal or less suffering for an animal than the kosher way of killing that animal? Um, have a discussion. What do you think? Take a vote. And that's it.